Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to draw this very simple Halloween illustration. This is perfect for beginners, so anyone can draw this. Let's start. Let's make a new canvas, A4 canvas from Procreate. And here's the color palette I'll be using, you can download it, link is in the description. And first we are going to draw the pumpkin shape. Let's take this color. And now let's pick the brush. Let's go to inking and take Studio Pen. Let's make the brush size 26%. Let's start with an oval shape here in the middle, like this. And now two smaller parts of an oval here on the side, like that. And now the same way on this side. So you should have something like this. I'm just going to fix this shape a little bit. And now we can draw here a stem. Like that. And we want to color the outside of this, but before we do that, we can maybe make sure this is more in the center. So we can take the arrow tool, and here I have uniform option selected, and I'm going to move it to the middle of the canvas. We can also make it a little bit bigger or smaller. My pumpkin is snapping to the middle of the canvas because I have snapping turned on here. Okay, let's tap here to finish and color the outside of it, like that. Just drag the color there. We can now cut away here those little curly things that can come out of the pumpkin. So to do that we can take the eraser, let's tap on it again. And here we can also set it to Studio Pen. So go to inking and pick Studio Pen. With the brush size 31%, we can erase here this kind of curly line here like this. And one more on this side. Now we can start drawing our landscape that will be inside of this pumpkin. To do that we can make a new layer. And we are going to move this layer under the layer of the pumpkin. Let's start with adding the sky there. So let's change the color. Take this one here. And we can just color the whole background there, the whole canvas. So just drag and drop this there. If you're enjoying this video so far and would like to draw more of me, please check out my Patreon where I have more tutorials like this and I have some special Procreate brushes. Link is in the description. Now we can make a new layer to start drawing the mountains. We are going to start with the mountains that are far away. Let's change the color. Take this one now. And we can keep using the Studio Pen brush. We can draw here a wavy line like this. And now you have to make sure that you will close this shape. So even if you don't see that, I'm closing this shape with a line. So now I can color this inside. Let's make a new layer for the mountain that will be closer to us. Let's change the color. Take the next one in line. And let's draw a mountain here. Something like this will be enough. Let's close this shape and color this inside. And now one more mountain even closer to us. Let's make a new layer for this. Change the color to the next one, this one. And let's draw this mountain starting from this side. Something like that. Close it. And color this inside. To add some more dimension to this, we can add lighter color at the bottom part of each mountain. To do that, we can open the layers and we can change this layer to alpha lock. So tap here and pick alpha lock. This way we are going to draw only on this layer, on the shape that is on the layer. Let's change the color. Take this one. And we can take here a brush of a texture. Let's go to charcoals. And let's take this one to be compressed. let's make the brush size 34%. And very gently draw at the bottom part of the mountain, like that. Make the bottom part brighter. Let's do the same for the other mountains. So let's tap on this layer here, set it to alpha lock, change the color to this one now, and add it at the bottom part of the mountain. And now the last mountain. Let's set this layer to alpha lock, change the color to this one, and add it at the bottom part of the mountain. The mountains are ready, now we can move on and draw a moon here. Let's make a new layer for this. And we can move this layer under the layer with the last mountain here. Let's change the color. Take this yellow one. And now let's change the brush. Let's go to calligraphy and take monoline. With the brush size 13%, we can draw a circle here like this. Hold your pencil on the screen and now put your finger on the screen to make this a perfect circle. You can make it now bigger or smaller. Let's color this inside. And now we want to cut away part of this circle. Let's take the eraser, let's tap on it again, and let's set this also to monoline. Let's make the brush size also 13% and draw a circle here. Now you have here this option, Edit Shape. Let's tap on it. And you can move this however you want to get your moon shape. If you want, you can also move those points here and maybe use an ellipse shape here instead of the circle. Okay, let's tap with a finger on the screen to finish this. And now we have to cut away the rest. Let's make the brush size bigger, 100%, and just erase it. We can maybe place this moon somewhere else. Let's take the arrow tool and let's move it. I'll move it somewhere here. And also, if you want, you can change the size of it and rotate it. Okay, I like my moon like this. Let's tap here to finish. And now let's make this moon glow. Let's go to the adjustments and pick here bloom. Swipe your pencil on the screen to the bloom size. And then at the bottom you can change the other settings. And my settings are like this. Main slide 53%, transition 56, size 34 and burn 37. Let's tap here to finish. And now we can also add some stars to this illustration. And we are still going to use the same yellow color. Let's change the brush. Here I'm going to use my stars brush, it's free, you can download it, link is in the description. My brush size will be 6%. And I'm just going to add those stars to the sky like this. Let's add also a few in the stem here. That should be enough. And I also want those stars glow. So let's go to the adjustments again and pick bloom. Let's change the settings. And my settings are like this. Main slide 50%, transition 38, size 23 and burn 38%. Let's tap here to finish. And now maybe we can change the color of those stars a little bit. Let's open the layers And here we can change the blending mode of this layer. Let's set this to add. And now in the end, we are still going to add some gradient to the sky. Let's make a new layer for this, and let's move it so it will be above the sky. Let's change the color. Take this dark one here. Let's change the brush. Let's go to airbrushing and take soft brush. Let's make the brush size 12%. And we can draw here on top of the pumpkin, on top of the sky, like that. And now we can make the bottom of it brighter. Let's change the color. Take this one and draw it here at the bottom. And now this illustration is finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you can share your drawing with me on my Instagram. I would love to see it. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!